Namaste and hi friends, it's Parvati here with Visionary Veda, bringing you your Vedic Astrology full moon report for this November 15th, 2024. In this report, I'm going to go over the energies at play for this very positive and transformative full moon falling in the very last degrees of sidereal Aries, as well as Saturn stationing direct on the same day. It's a very powerful day. I'm also going to go over the energies around the last Mercury retrograde of the year happening on November 25th in the sidereal sign of Scorpio. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so this is going to be a very significant shift in the celestial energies on November the 15th. Now, if you've been watching and following me, and if you haven't, please do subscribe, share, and like this video. But if you have been watching my previous videos, I thank you very much. You will notice that for the last several months, the full moons have all been falling at 0 degrees, the beginning of its respective sign. Now, whenever a planet is at 0 degrees, the beginning of a sign, or at 29 degrees, the ending of the sign, the planet is not very strong because it is letting go of the sign that it was occupying. It is shedding those energies, and it has yet to move and into the new sign and take on the clothes or the energies of the new sign. So it's very much an in-between energy that this planet will be experiencing, and the significations of this planet will also experience. So with this full moon, it is at 29 degrees and 49 minutes of sidereal Aries. In exactly 20 minutes after the apex of the full moon, which is happening at 1:29 p.m. Pacific time, exactly 20, not even 20 minutes, exactly 19 minutes after the apex, the moon shifts into Taurus. However, the good news is that the moon is going to be in the same fixed star, the fixed star known as Krittika Nakshatra. Also, that is known as the Great Pleiades. So, or the Seven Sisters. So, Krittika Nakshatra is a really good nakshatra for the moon because the moon gets exalted in this nakshatra. What does it mean, the moon being exalted? This is the fixed star where the moon feels his most powerful and can do the best work in lending its energies to us. The exact point of exaltation is 3 degrees Taurus. So the moon is very, very happy moving towards his favorite place in the zodiac. Because it's a full moon, our minds are going to be full of light. It's a perfect time to reflect. It's a perfect moon in which the energies of change, of transformation, of exaltation, of elevation, and of positivity will be available to us. You might already be feeling it. You might be noticing little signs from the universe encouraging you, supporting you, giving you an indication that you're on the right path, or encouraging you to keep going down a certain path, A lot of positive things are bubbling up because the moon is in his star of exaltation and moving towards his exaltation point. Once moon moves into Taurus, which is literally 20 minutes according to the clock after the apex of the full moon, it will also be with Jupiter. So with Jupiter and the moon together, it is a beautiful energy of wisdom, of insight, of spiritual elevation, of spiritual upliftment. Now, the sun during the apex of this full moon at 1:29 p.m. Pacific time will also be at 29 degrees of Libra. But the sun is leaving his sign of debilitation. Just like exaltation is the highest form of the planetary energy to be able to express itself, the same goes for the debilitation. It is the lowest energy in which the planet struggles to express its strength. The sun debilitates in Libra, and it is moving out of its debilitation sign literally 4.5 hours after the apex of this full moon. The sun moves into Scorpio. On the same day, we have Saturn moving direct. But before I talk about Saturn, I want to talk a little bit about the sign of Scorpio. And if you've been following me, you've been hearing me speak about the sign of Scorpio several times this year. Why is that? That is because when Jupiter moved into Taurus earlier this year, it is directly aspecting the sign of Scorpio. Jupiter the Great Benefic, yes, Jupiter is in retrograde right now, but still, it's aspecting the sign of Scorpio, so it's activating that sign. Whether or not there are planets in it, it doesn't matter. That area of the sky gets activated. Not only does Jupiter aspect it with its 7th aspect, but Rahu aspects it with its 9th aspect. And Saturn, the mighty Saturn, has been aspecting it with its 10th aspect of karma. So you have the 3 slowest moving planets. We don't include in usual readings Uranus, Neptune, or Pluto, because these are generational planets. But just a side note here, Pluto is returning to the same point it was when we signed in the United States the Declaration of Independence. So there is a big Pluto return happening right now, which is significant, but I don't want to talk about that in this report. I want to get back on track. Sorry for the digression. So all of these planets are aspecting the sign of Scorpio, which is the sign of things that are hidden, secrets, transformation through pain, and the discovery of things that most people are not aware of. And this has been happening since Rahu and Saturn have been aspecting it, but the added aspect of Jupiter. So since this year, Scorpio has been getting all of these energies. And as you can see, it's been an incredibly transformative year. Lots of secrets coming up from the music industry, from, the Hollywood industry, the political arena, which I'm not going to speak about, but you all know what I'm saying. A lot of secrets are coming up. It will continue to come up. And now, with the sun moving into Scorpio a few hours after the full moon, an added energy of light is going to shine on that sign. Not only that, but when Mercury goes retrograde, Mercury will retrograde in the sign of Scorpio as well. So a lot of activation that will lead to our transformation and huge monumental changes, not only on the global scale, but on your personal level as well. Everybody has all 12 signs of the zodiac in their chart. If you don't have a planet there, it doesn't matter. Look at what house is going to be activated. That sign is highly, highly energized throughout the rest of the year into next spring, until March, until Saturn moves into Pisces, and that's going to be a huge shift next year. But for now, all of the unearthing, expect it to continue. So Saturn is sitting in his Multrikona sign of Aquarius. What is Multrikon? It is the sign that is a planet's office. It translates into a planet's office because this is the sign where the planet, whose Mula Trikona sign it is, gets his most work done. He can focus, he can be effective. Now, Saturn sits in one sign for 2.5 years and takes roughly 28 to 30 years to complete one revolution around the zodiac. So this is the last time for the next 30 years, between now and next March, the end of next March, where we can get the most work done. We can move forward. We can finish things off in our lives that need to go, and we can build towards the future. Starting today, I'm recording this on the 12th of November. Starting today until roughly the 17th of November, 17th, 18th, 17th, Saturn is stationing still in the sky. So he's been going retrograde for many, many months now. Right now, he is still. And on the 15th, he will start to go direct, but still continue to be still up until the 17th. So between now and the 17th, it is a great time to make effort, either to finish off projects, finish off things that need to be finished. If you do it at this time, it will last. There'll be no going back. So if you're trying to get rid of anything, a mindset, an addiction, a habit, any kind of projects that you've been putting off, now is the time to finish it up. If you want to start something and start building something towards your future, now is the time to start making the steps necessary. Any step that you make, either towards letting go or bringing something new into your life, will have staying power and stability that you can build on. All right. If you want to let something go, then it will be gone. So it's a very, very potent time. I see it as a time of great positivity, encouragement, support in changing and moving forward. So if there's anything that you really want to change in your life, I want to encourage you to make the steps towards starting that change, even if it's baby steps, even if it's planting little seeds, make that call to the people that you want to collaborate with. If you're not feeling well, go see the doctor. If you want to lose weight, start going to the gym. If you are needing a change in your relationship and you want to move on, make that break. Do what you need to do for your growth. It will be supported at this time. So I would like to thank you all for watching. If you would like a Vedic astrology reading with me, please reach out to my email below, which is visionaryveda@gmail.com. And if you would like to join my mentorship program, I will have another batch starting at the end or the beginning of December, second week of December. So please reach out and I can give you more details about that. You can also contact me at visionaryveda, VEDA, @gmail.com. Put mentorship program in the subject. And I'm happy to get on a discovery call with you to see if this would be something that would be a good fit for the both of us. So as always, my friends, enjoy the life. Be good to yourself. Be good to one another. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Take care now. Bye-bye.